How to shred pounds and keep it off. There is a smarter way to lose weight. These dietary recommendations will help you escape dietary mistakes and gain long-lasting weight loss results. What is the safest diet for a balanced weight loss? Pick up some diet books and they pretend to hold all the keys to successfully shedding all the weight you want, and keep it off. Some say the trick is low-fat dieting, and others say it is to eat less and do more, and some say to just cut carbs. Click the link below for your free Healthy Recipes cookbook. The reality is that there is no one blueprint for all or easy answer to lasting weight loss. What works for one person cannot always work for another, since our bodies react differently to different foods based on biology and other health factors. Finding the best weight loss solution for you is likely to take time and entail diligence, determination, and some experimenting with various foods and diets. Although some people respond well to calorie counting or similar approaches, others respond better to having more flexibility to schedule their weight loss programs. Being free to easily skip fried foods or cut back on carbohydrates will make them a success. So, do not be down on yourself if this worked for someone else and not for you. Sometimes if this diet was too difficult for you to adhere to, you just may need to adjust it to fit your lifestyle. At the end of the day, a diet is more than just food. It is a lifestyle change that has to be compatible with your life and being able to stay with it over a long period of time. Remember, while there is no fast way to lose weight, there are lots of steps you can take to build a better relationship with food, curb overeating, mental causes, and maintain healthy weight. 4 common weight loss strategy. 1. Cut the calories. Some researchers claim that maintaining your weight effectively boils down to a straightforward equation: if you consume less calories than you burn, you lose weight. Sounds plain, doesn't it? Then why is it so hard to lose weight? Weight reduction is not a linear event over time. When you cut your calories, you can lose weight for the first few weeks, for example, and then everything changes. You eat the same amount of calories, but you lose less weight or no weight at all. That's because when you lose weight, you lose fluids and lean tissue as well as fat, your metabolism slows down, and your body changes in other ways. So, if you want to try to lose weight next week, you need to keep cutting calories. Calories are not necessarily calories. Eating 100 calories of high fructose corn syrup, for example, can have a different effect on the body than eating 100 calories of broccoli. The key for sustained weight loss is to ditch foods that are filled with calories but don't make you feel full, like candy, and substitute them with foods that fill you up without being charged with calories, like vegetables. Many of them don't always feed just to relieve thirst. We also look to food for convenience or stress relief, which can easily derail any weight loss strategy. 2. Cut up the carbohydrates. A new way of seeing weight control sees the issue as not one of eating so much calories, but rather the way the body accumulates fat after consuming carbohydrates, in particular the function of the insulin hormone. When you consume a meal, the nutrients in the diet penetrate the body as glucose. In order to keep your blood sugar levels in balance, your body still burns this glucose down until it burns the fat out of a meal. If you eat a carbohydrate-rich meal, for example, a lot of spaghetti, rice, bread or French fries, your body will release insulin to help you get all this glucose into your blood. As well as controlling blood sugar levels, insulin does 2 things. It stops your fat cells from releasing fat for the body to burn as a fuel because its priority is to burn off glucose, and it allows more fat cells to store all that the body can't burn off. The effect is that you add weight, and now your body has more calories to consume, so you can eat more. Since insulin just burns sugars, you want carbs, and so starts a vicious cycle of carbohydrate consumption and weight gain. To lose weight, the rationale goes, you need to interrupt this loop by reducing carbohydrates. Most low-carb diets recommend swapping carbohydrates with protein and fat, which could have some detrimental long-term consequences on your well-being. If you try a low-carb diet, you will reduce the mortality and reduce the consumption of saturated and trans fats by preferring lean meats, fish and vegetarian protein options, low-fat dairy products, and consuming lots of leafy green and non-starchy vegetables. 3. Cut the fat off. It's the mainstay of a lot of diets. If you don't want to get overweight, don't consume fat. Walk down the grocery store aisle and you'll be bombarded with low-fat cookies, milk and frozen food. But as our low-fat choices are exploding, so are the rates of obesity. No, why didn't low-fat diets work for more of us? Not all fat is evil after all. Healthy or right fats will also help you maintain your weight as well as regulate your moods and battle exhaustion. Unsaturated fats found in avocados, almonds, peas, soy milk, tofu and fatty fish can help you fill up, while adding a little tasty olive oil to a vegetable dish, for example, can make it easier to consume healthier food and increase the overall consistency of your diet. Sometimes, we make the wrong trade-offs. All of us are making the error of trading fat for hollow calories of sugar and processed carbohydrates. Instead of consuming whole-fat yogurt, for example, we eat low-fat or non-fat varieties that are filled with sugar to make up for lack of flavor. Or we exchange our fat breakfast bacon for a muffin or a donut that triggers a quick increase in blood sugar. Follow the Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean diet stresses consuming healthy fats and good carbs, as well as vast numbers of fresh fruit and vegetables, almonds, fish and olive oil, and only small amounts of meat and cheese. But the Mediterranean diet is more than just rice. Regular physical exercise and enjoying food with others are also key components. Click the link below for your free Healthy Recipes cookbook. Whatever weight loss technique you follow, it's vital to keep motivated and resist common dietary traps, such as emotional eating. Control emotional food. We don't necessarily feed just to relieve the thirst. Far too much, when we are nervous or anxious, we tend to sugar, which can destroy every diet and pack the pounds. Are you eating when you're nervous, bored, or lonely? Do you have a snack in front of the TV at the end of a stressful day? Recognizing your emotional eating causes will make a difference in your weight loss attempts. If you're eating because you're stressed, try healthier ways to cool down. Try yoga, meditation, or a hot bath. Low on resources, find any more mid-afternoon pickups. Try to stroll around the block, listen to energizing songs, or take a brief nap. Lonely or bored, reach out to someone instead of going to the refrigerator. Call a friend who makes you chuckle, take your dog for a stroll, or head to the library, the market, or the park, anywhere there are people. Practice mindful eating instead of eating. Avoid noises when you're feeding. Try not to eat when you're working, watching TV or walking. It's so easy to overeat. Pay heed to that. Eat slowly, tasting the smells and textures of your meals. If your mind wanders, kindly pay attention to your diet and how it feels. Mix items together to draw on the pleasure of feeding. Try using a chopstick instead of a fork, or use the utensils with a non-dominant side. Stop eating until you're finished. It takes time for the warning to hit your brain that you've had enough of it. Don't feel obliged to scrub the plate all the time. Stay inspired, please. Permanent weight loss allows you to make healthy improvements to your diet and food decisions. To be motivated, find the cheering segment here. Social reinforcement means a lot to you. Programs such as Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers use group encouragement to affect weight loss and lifelong healthy eating. Get therapy, whether in the form of relatives, friends, or a support group, to get the help you need. The race wins slowly and steadily. Losing weight too quickly will take a toll on your mind and body, leaving you feel tired, exhausted, and sick. Aim to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week, because you're losing weight instead of water and muscle. Set targets to keep you focused. Short-term aspirations, including trying to fit into a summer bikini, typically don't work as well as wanting to feel more positive or to get better for your children's sake. When temptation strikes, think on the rewards that you will receive by being healthier. Use software to chart development. Smartphone applications, health trackers, or just keeping a diary will help you keep track of the food you consume, the calories you burn, and the weight you lose. Seeing black and white data will help you feel inspired. Get a lot of sleep. Lack of sleep increases your hunger to get more food than normal. At the same time, it keeps you feeling full, making you want to keep feeding. Sleep deficiency will also impair your motivation, so strive for a good night's sleep of 8 hours. Cut the sugar and processed carbohydrates off. Whether or not you're deliberately looking to eliminate carbs, most of us eat unsafe quantities of sugar and processed carbohydrates such as white bread, pizza crust, spaghetti, pasta, white flour, white rice and sweetened breakfast cereals. However, replacing processed carbohydrates with their whole grain equivalents and cutting sugar and cakes is just part of the solution. Sugar is hidden in ingredients as varied as dried soups and tomatoes, pasta sauce, margarine, and many low-fat foods. Because your body gets what it wants from sugar naturally found in food, all this extra sugar amounts to nothing but a lot of empty calories and unsanitary spikes in your blood glucose. Less sugar may mean a slimmer waistline. Calories derived from fructose, found in sugary drinks such as soda and refined foods such as donuts, muffins and candy, are more likely to contribute to the fat around the stomach. Cutting down on sugary foods will mean both a slimmer waistline and a lower risk of diabetes. Fill up with berries, vegetables, and fiber. And if you slash calories, it doesn't actually mean you have to consume less food. High-fiber foods such as fruit, vegetables, beans and whole grains are higher in bulk and take longer to digest, making them full, and better for weight loss. It's usually safe to eat as much fresh fruit and non-starchy veggies as you want. You'll feel satisfied before you overdo it on your calories. Eat raw or steamed vegetables, not fried or breaded, and season with herbs and spices or a little olive oil. Add fruit to low-sugar cereal, blueberries, peas, banana slices. You'll also taste a lot of sweetness, but with less calories, less fat and more fiber. Bulk sandwiches by incorporating a healthy selection of vegetables such as broccoli, onions, sprouts, cucumbers and avocado. Snack on carrots or hummus celery instead of high-calorie chips and dip. Add more vegetables to your chosen main courses to make your dish bigger. Even pasta and stir-fries can be diet-friendly if you use less noodles and more vegetables. Start your lunch with salad or vegetable soup to help you fill up so that you can consume less of your starter. Take care about the food system. Set yourself up for weight loss results by taking care of your diet environment, what you feed, how much you eat, and what food you make readily available. Cook your own food at home. This helps you to monitor both the portion size and the amount of food you eat. Restaurants and processed meals typically have a lot of sugar, unsafe fat, and calories than home-cooked food, plus portion sizes tend to be bigger. Serve yourself in fewer bits. Use little dishes, pots, and cups to make the portions look bigger. Don't feed from big dishes or directly from food cans, which makes it impossible to assess how much you've consumed. Eat early on. Studies say that eating more of your daily calories at breakfast and less at dinner will help you lose more pounds. Eating a bigger, healthier breakfast will jump-start your appetite, save you from getting hungry during the day, and give you more time to work off your calories. Quick 14 hours a day. Try to eat dinner late in the day, and then fast before breakfast in the morning. Eating only when you are most healthy and have a long pause in your digestion will help you lose weight. Plan the meals and treats in advance. You should make your own tiny portion of snacks in plastic bags or cans. Eating on a timetable will help you stop eating when you're not very hungry. Drink some more water. Thirst can also be associated with appetite, but you can prevent excess calories while consuming water. Limit the amount of enticing food you have at home. If you share a kitchen with non-dieters, stock luscious food out of sight. Get on the move. The degree to which exercise helps to reduce weight is subject to discussion, but the benefits go far beyond burning calories. Exercise will boost your metabolism and change your outlook, and this is what you can learn from right now. Go on a stroll, stretch, switch about, and you'll find more stamina and inspiration to take all the other steps of your weight loss regimen. Lack of time for a long workout? 3 10-minute workouts a day will be just as effective as one 30-minute workout. Remember, everything is better than zero. Start gently with a limited amount of physical exercise every day. Then, once you begin to lose weight and have more stamina, you can find it easier to become more physically involved. Find the workout that you love. Try walking with a friend, dancing, hiking, swimming, playing frisbee with a puppy, playing basketball pickup games, or playing activity-based video games with your kids. Keeping your weight off. You may have noticed the widely quoted figure that 95% of people who lose weight on a diet will recover within a few years, or even months. Although there is not any concrete evidence to support this point, it is true that multiple weight loss programs fail in the long run. This is also mainly because diets that are so stringent are very difficult to manage over time. However, that doesn't mean that the weight loss efforts are doomed to failure. It's far from it. Studies also shown that people who have been effective in sustaining their weight loss share certain similar tactics. Whatever diet you use to lose weight in the first place, taking these practices will help you hold that off. Stay physically fit, please. Effective dieters in the NWCR research exercise for about 60 minutes, usually walking. Keep a log of food. Recording what you eat every day helps keep you honest and empowered. Eat your meal every day. It's all cereal and fruit in the report. Eating breakfast increases metabolism and staves off starvation later in the day. Eat more fiber and less fat than the standard American diet. Check the scale regularly. Weighing yourself weekly can help you spot any minor weight gain, allowing you to take prompt corrective action before the issue escalates. Watch a little less TV. Cutting back on the hours spent sitting in front of the TV may be a vital aspect of taking a more healthy lifestyle and avoiding weight gain. Click the link below for your free healthy recipes cookbook.